Okay. I'm Max Lemayian. I'm from Sweden, but also active in Kenya. And this is my farm in Kenya. So you're so much welcome to my farm, where we practice agroforestry and permaculture since, I would say, 2017. And we have some experience. And this experience has led to some decision making. And one is the design now, how we make a live fence. We have tried a bit of different species, and there are 3 species now that we like a lot. So I wanted to show you which ones we use in our fence and why. So come along and see. It's actually the one behind me here. And they are a few years old, and they are now closing this place well. Before this fence was planted, you could see straight from the road into our compound and see our house, but now it's closing well. And what we are doing is we are mixing especially three species, and it is mostly why we are mixing the trees, because of 2 of them have a different function, and one is very quick. And the one that is very quick is this one you see is green, and it has these flowers. And this one is called Saali in local. And for the botanic one, I've been trying to find it. So you who are watching and know this species, please tell me in the comments. It's called Saali here. It has a few different species. It's found in the forest, and it looks to be a very nice species for food, for forest creation. So why do I like this Saali? Number 1, it's very easy to propagate. So what we do when we propagate, we find a longer kind of stick. You can see here. We prune the existing one, something like this. And part of it can be given to goats. We'll see if this one will eat. Yeah, it's even trying to steal it from me. So the green part, we give it to goat, or we use it for mulching. Those are the 2 uses we have. And then the stick that I am remaining with, this is the one we plant. So for planting, we just push it now in the ground, like this. So maybe 2/3 of it to be in the ground, 1/3 to be up. So you can see this is the one, this is the one, I guess this is the one. So we are putting them many here. So they will close very well. Then it grows quicker. Among the 3 that we grow here, is the easiest to grow, and it is the quickest to grow. So it is maybe not the best fence for security, but it's a very good fence for the eyes, because we have two functions actually of the fence. One is to block the view so that people will get that privacy, and secondly is for protection. So it's very good for blocking the view, and it's growing really quick. And then it is also having flowers quickly, which is blue flowers. This is already flowered, and those flowers are liked by the bees to create, to make honey production. Then, long term, inside here, when we have this kind of bush, we are also planting another tree, 2 other trees. One that is also very, very nice for the fence is locally known as Moroo in samburu language now. This is now the K apple, and it's evergreen as long as it has some kind of good climate, either some small shade or some water or some manure. It's evergreen. If it struggles, it will actually shade the leaves in somehow in the drought. So, but here we are improving the soil. We're having water catchments here. The water that comes here, it will stop in this side and infiltrate. And there's a lot of manure inside here. So we expect it to be evergreen in this spot. And then it grows a little bit slower. So as it grows, we will prune that Saali and let this one to have the chance. And eventually, the Saali might not even be there at all, but this Kayapa will take over. And the Kayapa is also good for bees, and then it has some fruits that you can actually eat. So it's a very nice one. And this is very nice for security because it has long thorns that are very hard to break. So when you have this in your fence, it's hard for someone to climb the fence and enter your property. But it will need some years. The Saali can grow, if it's a good raining year, it can actually close this place within a year or 2. But the Kayapa will take some 3, 4, 5, even more years, depending on the years of rain, if you are watering or whatever. So those are the 2 main ones. And then there's another one that we like, and this one as well, we don't know the species. I was given from one of my friends. We just call it red flower. And we call it red flower because it has red leaves. And it has a red trunk. And it does have some flowers, although the flowers, I don't think the flowers are red. And this one is also very nice. And it is a climber. And it's also something that will be big to close this place. So eventually it will replace the function of the Saali. And this one can go now together with the Kayapa. And it's also why we like it a lot. It's because of the flowers, because of the other color it has. But the main interest we have with it is that it's very easy to propagate. So if we want to plant more of them, we find something like this. This one is shooting out from the fence. So I will just prune it, and then big sticks like this. Can remove the leaves. This one is okay. And then I will just find a spot where it's not growing and then plant it. Okay, here there's one planted already. So let's just put it here. Find a good spot for it. And then I put most of the trunk inside, leaving the top out. So as long as it will rain within a few weeks, it will root. And if it will not rain in those time, I can just come and prune again and do the same procedure. So this is one of the fences that has some years. I'm not sure, maybe 3 years. Then we can see how we are doing it when the fence is completely fresh. So come along and see. So here is now a new property line and a new fence. So, and this fence we have not spent a lot of money. We are using the barbed wire, and then we are assisting temporarily with this acacia branches from Acacia gerardi that we have plenty in our farm. And here I'm illustrating now how it looks planting the Saali and the red flower. And what we do, we remove the soil from something like this size up to this place. And we will have water running from the road coming this side, making this place to have quite some water down. And then we have just put those sticks very, very close to each other. And now they have started to grow from these sticks that we put. And it only has some, I think 3 weeks since we planted them. Right now we don't have the caiapa. In this area we're actually using this style together with bottle brush. I'm not sure we will use caiapa. That one we'll find out. So most of the time we will use these two, and then we might use another type of tree to be the long-term fence. So that is the style we do. This has worked for us. We have tried many types of species, but we have ended up with these ones. So if you like information like this, to learn more about this kind of things that we do here in our farm, please check out this YouTube channel and the videos that are there. And make sure to subscribe to be updated on those videos that will be posted. So I hope you learned something new. Talk to you next time.